Hey, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at different facilities available. Myself, I like to understand a little bit better those kind of opportunities coming from business perspective, right? There's different ways how to approach this kind of areas. Business perhaps being one of those. And myself, opportunities that I have covered so far, there's different classifications for some of those opportunities, right? That would be for industry and perhaps building for university, right? So opportunities that I have covered so far that will be available for industry. So I guess, but last time then I would check history of some of those opportunities. Perhaps that would be some of the projects being completed perhaps a year or 2 years ago. So it's available, but is it really? If it's no one there, right? Okay, so within this video, we would be able to take a look at electrical energy management group facilities, and let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. Myself, I would like to understand a little bit better what I'm gonna have to, not that I wanted to, electrical engineering, and something perhaps I would need you to reach out and do some good things with electrical engineering. So hopefully I will find this opportunity in a minute, but until then I can see there are some opportunities available for students, but not necessarily for industry. So hopefully that's going to be available. Once that's been said, let's take a look again. I don't know if I can show people's faces and everything, right? It looks like up age person. I don't know, right? The group's facilities include joint design and manufacturing of machines, drives, and power electronics converters, high fidelity AC power conversion equipment for the optimization of drive efficiency. That's roughly about 200 kilowatts and 1 megawatt dynamic testing and hardware in the loop simulation, large pool of high and test equipment and advanced design and validation software. So I'll skip some of that, but yeah, that would be roughly of a layout of what I understand would be a facility and some of the testing available within that facility. And myself, I'm reading it. I might as well, while I'm reading it, I thought I would share that with others. And it seems there's a way of reaching out to some of those facilities and asking what will be the process of working together, right? So there might be more businesses doing it, hopefully, perhaps. But I don't know. I haven't done anything myself yet to recommend anything, but that would be one of those ways. They go in full Edison, right? Where they I'll share I have some screenshots, right? Where they're going to be part of electric revolution, right? And how they're looking to promote this thing. It's kind of great, I guess, but I don't know. So perhaps it's there, right? But how hard it is to work with them, or how easy it might be to work with them, of my housing and just some of my experiences, if people are interested, I guess. I'll just share. This is intro, and there's a full presentation, right? Perhaps there's a lot of faces, right? So I'll skip some of those. But it seems there is a team, and they're doing something, which is great, right? But I'm reading it. I'm just scrolling it through. There are so many different facilities. I would reach out to so many of those, and usually, myself coming from my personal experience, I would need to do circles, right? So I would reach out to them. But again, the timing might not be the best. Last time I did it was onboarding season, but it was 3 months ago. Now I'm doing it. It's close to holidays, I guess. Again, everyone's busy. We will press just delete all the emails and would ignore everything that's happening. That's my personal experience. So our conversion rate would be about up to 3%, right? Out of 100 emails sent, there would be perhaps two response emails, right? But that's my experience, right? Or people doing their best out there, right? Or perhaps busy with some projects. I don't know. But that would be some of the examples there, and there's some that they're doing with those facilities. Perhaps there's an option of doing something within those facilities, so like having a job, which is great for people who are interested. Myself, I'm looking to share perhaps more information of how do you manage and or having your own projects, but it's very challenging and hard. So it depends. Perhaps some people prefer to have a work and job security and everything that might come with having a job. I don't know if it's secure. I don't know, but I would prefer it. I don't know. And it's something that actually I'm already doing, right? Sharing how to manage some of those projects for themselves. But there's an option there, right? There's a process of applying for. Perhaps I'm coming from business perspective. I don't know, because they might be looking to source a lot of people who are interested in different topics, right? So perhaps they would be looking to for applicants and working in it. But I don't know. I'll take part in this application process and see what it's. How I'm gonna need to go there and start welding things. I'm looking I'm looking for how business can engage them, right? Perhaps that will be my own feedback. What will be the process if it's not this part? What will be the process of business engaging with them and perhaps organize some of the projects? That's where the angle I'm coming from. Perhaps they won't force me to weld anything. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, have published the course. That would be just over an hour of the course where I'm going to be taking a look at 12 different areas that would be important for many people to understand. Very fundamental course. Most of those things haven't been taught in school, and I believe that these things are very important. Within this course, I'm taking a look at areas such as how to set targets, how to have goals if you haven't set the goals for yourself, as well as some of those areas like a budget. Many people out there don't have a budget. If you were to have one, perhaps starting with your personal budget, that would be one place how to begin and progress in managing a number of budgets. But start with perhaps with your personal budget. From there, gain some experience and from progress and more challenging areas where you, myself, or yourself might be looking at a number of different budgets, right? And you can find that within QR code in the corner company's website below. Yeah, I think it's for taking part in some of those courses. As one on the topic of courses. I'm not entirely sure what way best team engaging with the team in the university, right? I'm looking to have projects being completed or having access to some of those facilities. So that's why I'm approaching this as a business, right? Perhaps they're sourcing students or operating as a business themselves, where they will be looking to people interested in something that they have to offer, right? And all qualification, education, training, practice, real world examples, so all of those things, right? Myself, I'm approaching and we're having my own projects and how we can accomplish some of those projects. That's the angle I'm coming into this, right? And I'm not entirely sure, but perhaps I need to do a little bit more research. I'll do that just in a second, right? But that would be just an example of some of those facilities available up there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.